Hello everybody, welcome to the stream of dreams. Lying secret. I forgot I used to call you this, but I listened to an old thing the other day. The Vice President of the Stream Company. I forgot about that. And Neo there, excellent, thank you. Right, okay, so things we did during streams, between streams, that makes more sense. Well played. I completely forgot we had a Vice President emo as well. That just amuses me no end. Right, okay, so we need to go to mission 716. Now, there are better missions you can do this with, but we haven't got to them yet, so I just did this one. Basically, it's killing enemies that have got an active barrier with the Buster Sword stance. So you know the one where you go into a stance and then launch forward with the sword, that. So I did that, and every so often finished the mission, saved, and got it to the point where I know I've only got a couple of enemies left to do it with, and then we get a special thing. And it took ages, so I'm glad I did that off stream. Oh, excuse me. Hey Gadget. Yeah. So we'll be getting the enemy encounters in here. Great, my downstairs neighbours are arguing. What, again? we used to have neighbours like that. And then he went way too far one night, got carted off by the police, and we never saw him ever again. So fuck him. Right. So we're looking for the him to do barrier.
Taking you down. Oh no, you don't.
Yeah, all I'll say is this, it wasn't like 20 years, but he certainly got a number of them.
Conflict resolved. Oh yeah.
So hopefully we're looking to run into the groups of 3 soldiers. You can use the boss room actually. If you run around the edges, each quarter of the room is an encounter rate. Like that. There you go. So the easiest thing to do here is just wait for all 3 of them to have a barrier. They can either cast it on themselves or each other. So there's one. Sometimes they will cast it on the same soldier, annoyingly, but there's 2. And then there you go. There's the 3rd one, right?
Here we go. Oh no, you don't.
Got all 3 of them. Nice.
Conflict resolved. Oh yeah.
Ah, there you go. Yeah. So I left it where I knew I only had a few more enemies to do that with. Buster Sword barrier break. Zack's proficiency with the Buster Sword is improved. Now when attacking or using an ability while in battle stance, a barrier break effect is activated. This will allow Zack to take down enemy barrier effects. So I'm not sure if that means we just do normal damage to enemies with a barrier, or if it literally breaks the barrier. Unfortunately, I'm going to need enemies with barriers that won't die in one hit, which we don't have right now. So yeah, there are missions later on where every enemy in the entire mission has got an auto barrier on, which is the far better place to grind that, but I've done it anyway. So if we now look, yeah, bottom right, Buster Sword proficiency 100%. Sorry, I exited there by accident. 100%. So there you go. So that takes fucking ages to do that. I would not recommend grinding that, because frankly it's probably not worth it, but I did it anyway for something to do. So we just need to end this mission now, because otherwise we lose our stuff we did during the mission, which includes the 100% there. Right, okay, so yeah, apart from that I don't think anything else happened between streams. But yeah, I'm still rocking the Genji armor, Genji shield, brutal, and 4th one is up for grabs at the moment. There are some accessories coming. Brilliant. Alright, Okay. I don't know how much of that you didn't hear, but one thing I do want to say is thanks Gadget for the Prime subscription. Sorry, I completely missed that. Subscribe for 32 months on a 32-month streak. Wow. Thank you very much. Yeah, so I'm going with the accessory-wise, the Genji armor, the Genji shield, brutal, and the fourth one's kind of up for grabs in terms of what we want to do. But I've got the one that keeps critical status on, because we'll do more damage with normal attacks. So there you go. That's about where we are. So, missions. Okay, last time we cleared pretty much all the mission categories apart from... No, well we did, apart from 8 and 9. With 8 we've only got a few missions left. Hell and back. I think I stopped doing these because they started getting too difficult, but we should be fine now. An abnormal electromagnetic field, hence EM, has been activated in the wasteland, damaging the machinery we plan to use in our site investigation. Shinra troops cannot enter with monsters swarming the area. I thought that was the point. Find the cause of the abnormality and eliminate it. Yeah, maybe it's down to Shinra, to soldiers to do that shit, I guess. Right, so that'll be 833. Okay. That's quite funny. Kobe says, I looked up how to turn streaks off and forgot to PM you about it, but I'll remember to message you later. And then he put in brackets Zach's voice for later. Nice. Okay, so there's one there, obviously right in front of us. X potion. And then the boss should be... if he's not there, because the map says it got moved. Can I... yeah, okay. So... weirdly... oh no, actually no. Yeah, so that chest that's right in front of us used to be up there between the exclamation mark and the right hand red circle. And the boss used to be here.
Activating combat mode.
Well, here. But yeah, you get the idea.
Conflict resolved.
Yeah, the boss used to be here, so you had to sneak around it and go up there to get the chest, so... Elixir.
Activating combat mode.
Later. That's enough.
Yeah, some of these missions are going to be really easy. But that's fine. Elemental Strike. Yeah, until we get into the proper deep into the Cave of Wonders, when we start getting actual difficulty again. Because the enemies will start having hundreds of thousands of HP, even the basic ones. Oh, 90%. I didn't realise we were that close to 90%. 90% of missions completed. Force of Nature obtained. I have no idea what that is. Thank you, Newt. It's clearly an accessory of some kind. Force of Nature. It had a shield icon on it. It'll protect against something then. Force of Nature. Boosts MP, attack, vitality, magic and spirit. Adds and absorbs fire, ice and lightning damage. So your attack would do fire, ice and lightning and you'd absorb all three and you boost all those things. Ooh, a 10 boost in all the important stats apart from luck. Tempting. But I still think that being able to do critical hits with every hit is still more important, because if you took away the critical hit with every hit and added 10 to attack, I don't think you'd offset the damage, because I think the constant critical hits are doing more damage overall anyway. So yeah, I don't think that's... yeah, just my opinion, but I think Sniper Eye's probably more useful, honestly. Also, childish of me, but I keep reading EM and thinking of E.M. Hegarty, which was a fictional author of a book in a two-running sketch called The Library Sketch, which is worth looking up. Although, if you are looking up The Library Sketch, make sure it's the longer version, because the shorter version, the person who uploaded it cut the ending off, and I'm not sure why. but they miss out a good joke at the end of that thing. But yeah, it's I think it's called the Library Sketch or something. It's from the 70s, but I still find it funny. An abnormal electronic... Oh, this is kind of the same. It's been activated in the coal mines. And then the rest of the text is literally the same. So, coal mines. Yeah, so we've had building, island, wasteland, coal mines. I'm looking for the Deadly Spur by E.M. Hegarty. Hegarty, Hegarty, Hegarty. And he's looking through the book. I won't spoil the sketch, but it is funny. Yeah, okay.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way.
Conflict resolved.
See ya.
Oh yeah.
Watch streak, 7 stream streak. I am a lying secret addict. Do you know what? I'm not too worried about turning them off. It's if we had a lot of people in and every third message was one of those watch streaks, I'd turn them off. But because we only have like 4 people in a stream anyway, it doesn't really matter too much. But it's good to know that you know how to turn it off. Gravity. It's probably a setting in the one of the menus, isn't it? I imagine. Oh, no, have I missed the chest? There's 2, apparently. I've missed one. Where did I miss it? Did I? Oh, no, I did get 2. Idiot. Alright. Somehow we didn't get an encounter on the bridge. Fine.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
The end. Twisted headband. Yeah, oh, I read that, didn't I? I'm a lying secret addict. Yes, I hear. Shinra Beta. Or Beta, depending on what you want to do with that. And then, yeah, that is the... Okay. That is them all. Right.
Activating combat mode.
These enemies cast death, but we're protected against it anyway.
Conflict
Goodbye.
resolved.
Later. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll burn through these easy missions. Magic up. Thank you, Nia. Good evening, says Catatonia. Good evening to Catatonia. Same message as last time, but the EM field is in the plains. So I imagine that's the background that looks like the Chocobo farm, but without the farm. Yeah. Okay. Somewhere in the creator dashboard I took a screenshot and turned it off on my own channel. Okay, yeah, send me that later on, that's fine, and I'll have a look at it. No, okay, I need to go along the top to get the first item. Unless... no, I am going the right direction, okay. I always have to double check because my sense of direction is nil, as we know. Dash. And then...
Activating combat mode.
This'll do. Oh no, you don't. See ya.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
There's some really good accessories in chests coming up, so we have to make sure we get them. And then the other 2 are in the bottom corners, so we have to avoid the boss. Yeah, I probably should have got the other one first, but... okay, I looked away for a screen for a second, I was in a corner. X potion, right, and then... yeah, okay, if we carry on down this way, we can get the other one.
Activating combat mode.
Take that.
Conflict
Oh
resolved.
yeah.
There we go. Sneaky place to put it. Iron Bang will hide behind that tree when it's the same colour as the tree. Well, pretty much. Alright. Okay, so back to the boss then.
Activating combat mode.
If you're looking for a sense of direction, there is none. There is only more cardboard. Yeah, there is only more field. Yeah, the Jeremy Irons cereal.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Status strike obtained. Thank you for banning the bot. Okay. Last one of the hell missions. Same message as before, but the EM field is in the caverns. Yeah, I mean, there's no point in me reading the message each time if it's literally the same apart from 2 words. I'll just read the differences. Right, okay, nothing behind me, and down to the right. Steel obtained. You don't find steel often, you usually find mug, I think. But anyway. Go around the top and then round to the boss. Okay. Dark matter. That's all magic on materia, which we don't need anymore. The boss used to be here apparently, but they moved it so you get to that crate easier. Chest, crate, whatever.
Activating combat mode.
Hey guys. Bad guys.
Conflict resolved.
Defeat all 5 of them in like a second. Health and Arga. Which is a good materia if you haven't got good magic, but we're doing well. Okay, so that's that section of missions done. Yuffie's notices. This should be interesting, because I think these follow on from the... You know, we kept turning up and she was going... we'd make her cry and then we'd feel bad about it. So 8, 6, 1. Okay, notice. Right. Right. We have received notice from Yuffie that she is attempting to nab some treasure. Based on previous information, the treasure must be in a dangerous place. Head for the caves, take the treasure, and protect Yuffie. And then got to protect young girls in a cavern. Oh.
That voice. Yuffie. It sounds like she's in trouble.
Don't care, still gonna say it, Yuffie. Right. Okay. Yuffie. Right. Elixir. Funnily enough, the chests in this mission are in the same location as the last mission. Almost exactly. I'm not sure why, but it's a good place to put them, I guess. Ooh, oh, gold rolling pin obtained. That's, what, 50 grand free? We don't need money anymore. Well, I won't say what for. We do technically need it for one more thing. Although, actually thinking about it, how much money have we got? Oh yeah, fine, that's fine. Yuffie for nothing. Yeah, Yuffie is not a Tuffie. There's a serene title. Yuffie is not a Tuffie. Tuffie? No. Okay. So... yeah, okay. I can see the chest from here actually now that I look. Status strike.
Activating combat
Oh,
mode.
oh, mover. They're good. They're really good for AP and stuff. So, or SP rather. Sorry. The further we go on, the more SP they'll give you, because there'll be different versions of movers, like X mover and, you know, magic movers and all that sort of stuff. It's like a whole race of round blobs that don't seem to have any features. Not sure if any Final Fantasy's ever attempted to explain that, but power attack. Yeah. So these have got really high defense. So yeah, normal attacks and aerial drain really won't do much. But costly punch and darkness will. For example, darkness. Done. 12,000 SP right there.
Yuffie! Where are you? Oh man, did they get you?
What a long-awaited appearance.
Yeah.
2. With great resolve deep inside. 3. Here she is to save the day. Yuffie-chan, on guard.
So that screaming back there was fake? Well, I'm glad you're okay. By the way, kid, you might find stealing to be a lot easier if you didn't make such a grand entrance.
Why don't you worry about your own problems, dude? I'm going to take all your treasure. Maybe you should save your progress before I take everything you have.
Mm.
Oh, saving. Good point. I was just thinking I should save. See that? You can be thoughtful when you try.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah.
you turned around too quick.
You thought you could steal my items, did you? While I was saving my progress?
Treasure quest
There we go, boo.
failed.
That girl. But these lost monsters were pretty tough. Could it be she really wants to see me dead? Who's the mastermind behind this?
Hmm. Who is the mastermind behind this puzzle? That was a thing from Grim Fandango. Try and find it. Who was it? Someone poked in the side and went, "Who is the mastermind behind this puzzle?" Can't remember what character that was now, but anyway. I was going to ask what she says before. Mission failed. Yeah, that pretty much was it. Treasure quest failed. Or whatever, but thank you, Neo. And she's a fantastic voice actress, says Rikoru. Yes. Oh, we need to read the mail first, don't we? The last treasure is yours to keep. It wasn't worth much anyway, but the one down in the marine caves is supposed to be something else, and it's got my name all over it. At least you won't be... Wait. Yeah, at least you won't be getting it for sure. I'm just mailing you as a courtesy so you don't embarrass yourself. Uh-huh. I love how... I've said this before, but I find it funny whenever we get an email from Yuffie, it moves straight to spam. Quite funny. Another notice. Another notice from Yuffie. She seems to be headed for the underwater caves this time, but the area is known to be rife with vicious foes. Yuffie's life is in danger. Get to the caves and stay alert.
Is that Yuffie?
No, it's Yuffie. Also, I'm pretty sure she said her own name, Yuffie, just now. I could have misheard that, but pretty sure she said it. Anyway. See Chocobo Hamlet. Run, Chocobo Hamlet, run. Yeah, saying she's a good voice actor, I mean, it's not exactly a high bar in this game, unfortunately, is it, for children?
Activating combat mode. Conflict
Most of the
resolved.
children just sound like adults trying to sound like children. Oh dear. Dash obtained. If we ever play, oh yeah, I need to, right, first of all I need to complete it on my own, and then I need to check whether it's alright to play on stream or not. A game called, what's it called? I Have No Mouth But I Must Scream, which is a really fucking strange game. But there is some stuff in that I think might be not Twitch streamable, so I'll have to check. But the few children in that game are voiced by a child, legitimately voiced by a child, which is good, I suppose, but whose first language very, very clearly isn't English. Because all the children in that game have a really strong French accent and don't speak English very well. Oh, what is the problem?
Activating combat mode.
So, there you go. Yeah, right, okay. So, we just did 6... Oh no, wait, no, that was the pumpkin. Get rid of that. Okay, where is it? There it is, right, okay. What damage are we doing normally to this thing? Right, 152 damage. Now if we go into Buster Sword stance and then hit it... Oh, fucking hell, get out of the way. Yeah, we do 1,500 damage, so the barrier break doesn't completely destroy their barrier, it just does normal damage. I think or increased damage anyway.
Taking you down a bit. Oh no, you don't.
Yeah, so it's still not great damage, but ooh, Cacture.
Brace yourself.
We've only seen this once, so why not? There you go, maximum damage.
Oh yeah.
It now has an attack called Gaia Stomp, which is like Earth, basically.
Is this another trick?
What is this? I don't want this piece of junk.
Junk.
Come on now, Yuffie. I know you want it. Whatever it is. Shifty little brat.
Gadget says, I'm heading out to Chick-fil-A. I'll be back later. Let us know what you got. Maybe post pictures of it in the kitchen room on the Discord. Death jump obtained. Okay. This one's for real. I'm going to let you keep that last one because I didn't want it anyway. Yeah, I've got a closet full of them. But, okay. But enough, another one down in the coal mine is going to be mind-blowing. I'm not letting you get this one, pretty boy. No. She thinks we're pretty. Final notice. Yet another notice from Yuffie. This time she's headed for the mines. She's probably not in danger of losing her life, but the area is teeming with monsters. The treasure might be worth the trouble. 6 chests in this one.
Yuffie again?
Okay. Okay, yeah, so avoid the bridge, because that's where the boss is. Well, the boss will be up there, so we might as well go this way first and come back. Okay. Yeah, so there's one there. X potion, one over that side. Oh wait, there's a, okay. I didn't even see the gap in the floor there.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
That thing's called a garnet mole. Hyperist. I read it as garnet mode. Garnet mode. Yeah. Whoa. Nice, thanks. In my head, Chick-fil-A sounds like Chick-filler. Yeah, boy. There was a wrestler, right? And bear in mind, I think this is funny, but it was shit. There's a wrestler called Mike Awesome, who really was very good, a very good wrestler. He had a gimmick called the Fat Chick Thriller, and he had like a Hawaiian shirt, I think. And he always had a fat woman with him. It was fucking stupid, but it was kind of amusing, I guess. Right, we should have 4 by now. Yeah, okay, so the other 2 are up here. Yuffie, help me, Zach. Nope, runs away. Pretty much. I don't know why we'd keep helping her. Mind you, treasure. I'm looking for treasure. Your Terrence and Philip. Gill toss obtained.
Activating combat mode.
Yeah, so if you hadn't made Gill toss for, you know, that magic pot we have to please by using different materials on it. Gill Plus is one of them, so that's where you can get it. And then... oh wait, apparently we missed it. Wait. I'm confused. We've only got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, I might have missed the one by the bridge, hold on. Yeah, okay. Walked right past it. Fat chocobo feather. Okay, so that's all of them. Right.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, given that we're doing like 10,000 damage or
Yuffie!
more.
She's not here.
What is this? I don't want this piece of junk.
Mm-hmm.
I still haven't figured out how she knows about these dangerous places.
Electrocute obtained. Okay. I'm alright. I'm in the wasteland looking for treasure. Haven't found anything yet, but I know I'm gonna, because I'm not lost or anything. Uh-huh. The thing about trying to get us to use the fake save point, that's a foreshadowing of what happens when you meet her in Final Fantasy 7. So that's quite good. It's quite a good little forward reference. Hey, Jezza. SOS? Question mark? Another notice from Yuffie laying claim to some treasure. Some treasure! She talks tough as usual, but she might be lost in the wasteland. We're a little worried about her. Go there for our sake. Flare. For fuck suck here.
Yuffie, where?
Well, I mean, the map's not that big. Jezza! Yeah. Okay, so we need to go down there. I think the boss is down here. Okay, yeah, there's a treasure chest right there, but we'll come back.
Activating combat mode.
Scissor chickens.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we need to go round the long way, grab that. Yeah, that dead end in the middle, there's a treasure chest to the left of it, so you can't get it from the right. Okay. So we do have to go around this long way. There's a treasure chest behind this rock. Blaze armlet. And then along, yeah, we can see the chest in the distance there.
Activating combat mode.
Bye now. That's enough.
Wow, it dove over my sword.
Here we go. Oh no, you don't.
There you go. That was a really well-timed jump.
Oh yeah.
Quake obtained. Quake's actually pretty good for killing multiple enemies, but Darkness does pretty much the same, and you can hit flying enemies with it, and it ignores defense. And isn't based on your magic stat, so yeah. Tarot cards. I think that's like plus 80 vitality or something. Although Darkness does take away HP, so you know. But then if you've got a way to restore it easily, aerial drain, then yeah, you can counteract that, so that's fine. It just says, I was having a laugh with a mate about pasta mania. Ah yes, because when I think of eating Italian food, I think of Hulk Hogan. Bulk Bogan, the Australian version. I wonder if there is any Australian wrestlers who've ever called themselves Bulk Bogan. That would work. Only in Australia though. Sky Chocobo armlet. Okay, that is all the chests, so
Activating
yeah.
combat mode.
Alright. See ya.
Conflict resolved.
She's not here. She's messing with me again.
What is this? I don't want this piece of junk.
By the way, she says the word junk.
Seems her acting's gotten better. I'm gonna ignore her mails from now on. Well, I guess she did help me get my hands on rare items.
Hmm.
I still have to wonder, how was she able to make it to these dangerous places?
That's like in Flare obtained. Skateboard, says you go, yeah, skateboard. It's a takeoff of the thing that used to happen in really old JRPGs. No, swallowing water wrong was why I was coughing, funnily enough. but I have hydrated, so thank you. Yeah, much older JRPGs where, you know, you'd be in a village and the young girl of some family would be missing, or she went towards the caves and all that, and you fight through the caves, there's all these vicious monsters and stuff, and then the little girl's at the end of the cave, and you think, how did she get there and is still okay? It's just one of those old JRPG sort of tropes, I guess. Don't come. I'm in the slums on a treasure hunt. Haven't found anything yet, but I know I'm gonna. Because it's not like I'm surrounded by monsters or anything. I swear I'm not, so the treasure's mine. Oh, I've got to go now. Something in the shadows is drooling. It's something in the shadows is drooling at me, and it's making a funny noise. Oh. Now then, how's about that then? Right. An actual SOS without the question mark. An SOS message from Yuffie. Specifics are unknown. We're relatively confident she is safe, but head out just to be sure. Was that your attempt at trying to type out the noise?
Yuffie?
Okay. Jezza says, I was listening to some XFM radio that was a compilation of Carl talking about Suzanne, and God, when Carl got condoms. So, what did you get for Christmas? Some condoms and grease. I'm glad you said on DVD, Carl. Yeah.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's sort of like you have to sort of start making the noise with your head still, and then shake your head up and down slightly so your throat wobbles. It's the only way to do it. It's like a sort of weird faux sort of Tarzan noise. As a Christmas present, yeah. I think it's right. I've had bad experiences with Christmas presents and that. Oh, apparently the chest was back there somewhere. Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. Apparently the mic went there. But you know what you should say when that happens, don't you? And the band was, sure, what it? Oh, yeah. You could say that sometimes the mic sounds haggard. Mike Haggard. Oh shit, no, I need to sneak round that side? I don't know.
Conflict resolved.
Yeah, I should have snuck round from the back, I think. Where is it? There it is, next to the truck. Can we get to it from here? Hopefully. If I scrape the wall, I should be able to. Yeah, look how well hidden that is. Can we get round there without activating the boss? Yeah, okay. Oh, my car! Yeah, there it is. Oh my god! Depending on what version you're playing of Final Fight. Oh, Jesus says, yeah, he took her to a fancy restaurant and made her... Yeah, he was going, Yeah, Ricky said, Carl told me he took Suzanne to a restaurant for tea and cakes, the one they were going to for a fancy dinner over Christmas. And I said, oh right, you paid for it then? And he went, no, she paid for it, I was just showing her what the restaurant was like. Oh dear. I don't know what you bring to the... the 100 condoms for Christmas, and then Steve went, I don't know what you bring to this relationship, and Ricky through laughter went, I think we know what he's bringing to the relationship 100 times.
Activating combat mode.
Oh dear. Yeah. Oh, I do like the colour on those worms, by the way, the bee worms.
Yuffie, are you there? No one's here.
Thank you.
Another trick?
What is this? I don't want this piece of junk.
junk.
I've had it up to here now. I'm never gonna help you again, Yuffie.
Oh, we will. Smart consumer obtained. Have we had that material before? Can't remember. It's kind of a unique material, actually. It does something that no other material does. I think we've had it before, though. It's definitely a purple one. Oh, we have had it before, yeah. Basically, if as it levels up, it increases the effects of consumable items more, so potions will heal more, etc. But we don't really use it, because X potions already restore full health. So, you know, so do elixirs, so I'm not sure why. It's only really useful for normal potions and high potions. Oh, and ethers, I suppose, so that'd be good for that. And sommers, thinking about it. I just love how Suzanne is a name and no one's ever seen her. Well, people think they've seen a photo of her because they know information about her, and they know her name's Suzanne Whiston. And there's a picture of a sports room that she worked in, and you can see the top of a woman's head, and they think that's probably the only legitimate photo there's ever been. There was a photo of him out with a woman once, like in the street, but I think that was probably his agent. And then there's also a newspaper cutting you sometimes see on the internet, which is completely false. Someone edited her name in and made it look like it was her. But yeah, there's no definitive things, which is why it's funny in the cartoon when Suzanne's walking along the street, she's carrying something, it's covering her face. Anyway, an email with no title. I'm inside the plate, I'm totally fine and stuff. BTW, don't even think about coming. Huh. Sure. The email's getting more and more desperate. The final one, SOS? Question mark? ... Another message from Yuffie with no subject or punctuation in the main body of the mail. Yeah, welcome to children. She could be in real trouble this time. Then again, maybe not. Decision whether to go or not is yours. Thanks, I will go, because it's a mission. I used to love the show, yeah. Yeah, the picture thing is kind of an after the show thing, that fans try to look for pictures and everything. But I think a lot of the fan sites kind of discourage it, because it's sort of like, if she doesn't want to be seen in public, then obviously she's got a reason for it, so... Which I respect, obviously, so... If there was a picture of her, I'd look at it, but, I mean, I'm not going to go looking. If, you know, if someone takes a paparazzi shot of her or whatever, it's a bit out of order, isn't it? X potion, okay. We need to go into the middle room. Some people just want to keep a low profile. Yeah, exactly. High potion.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, these guys, yeah.
This'll do. This is gonna sting.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Trying to combo together sword strikes now. Because even things like, if you do a couple of sword strikes, then an attack, it makes the follow-up attack more stronger. No, stronger. If it wasn't for Ricky, no one would know who Carl was. No, exactly. Alright, sorry about that. Ugh. Gonna pour myself some more water, hold on. ASMR pouring sounds. Great, just spilled water all over myself. Yeah, there's one in here. Apparently. Hold on. Where? Oh, right there inside the door. Poison blade, yeah, always worth looking back round doors when you've been in them. No, that's the same way I came. Okay, hold on. Dispel blade. And then the final one should be here, yeah. Diamond bracelet, okay. Boss. Yeah, I knew it was going to be one of these things.
Activating combat mode.
Okay, and they're going to cast wall and stuff. Yeah, okay.
Conflict resolved.
Got him! Oh yeah! Yuffie, you there?
1. To restore Wu Tai's glory.
2.
2. With an undying passion inside. 3. I will seek vengeance. Against Shinra! Angar!
You know that I just helped you, so cut it out. You're gonna give me some answers today. Tell me, how do you know all this dangerous information?
In Wu Tai, an anti-Shinra group just set up a base. I snuck in there and took all the information I wanted. I know that place like the back of my hand.
You know, that's really dangerous.
You're the one in danger. Now for the final battle. Accept my challenge. But before that, you don't know what's gonna happen. So I think you should save your progress.
Uh-huh. And then we'll turn round and she'll be there. Yep.
Oh! You turned around too quick.
You need progress.
Treasure quest failed.
Crying again?
Yes! I got a treasure!
Is that Bahamut Fury? Seriously? That's a no-go! Give it back!
The material was sent back to Zack several days later. Its value was most likely lost on Yuffie, being more than she could handle. I like that little text box to explain what went on. Later, Yuffie's talents would blossom, taking her on a path to become a materia hunter. But that is a story for another time. Yeah, so doing those missions is worth it, because that's leading into what happens in Final Fantasy 7. Stop blade obtained. There you go. Yeah, if Carl, he'd just be an ape with a head like an orange walking around Tesco's in London complaining about fruit prices. You can't get a... If you want a fancy coffee or a bagel, you can't move from, but you can't get Grautin or secateurs for out love nor money. He was moaning about not being able to get gravel. Oh, he wanted to know, he wanted dirt. What do you want dirt for? Repotting a plant. Right. I wonder if you could have a t-shirt saying, I live with Carl Pilkington, and then sat on a stone wall with a shotgun. Yeah, like, I shot JR. Right, okay, now we are going into the Cavern of Wonders, which is going down to the depths. So these are super difficult now. So missions will actually start taking a bit longer. Genesis troops have readied stronger weapons, and only a soldier first class can survive their attacks. Infiltrate the caves and destroy the prototypes before they have a chance to go online. Thank you for the hydrate, I'll have that in a minute. And story time, thank you for the clip. Alright, hydrate. Alright. Okay. Right, this is the Great Cave of Wonders. Super weapon. Okay, Genesis is super weapon, just get the right map. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I like that she ran off with Bahamut Fury.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
80,000 SP. I love how you collect SP in a crate. It's like having a treasure chest of Bitcoin. I'm not sure SP is a physical thing, but anyway. Oh yeah, someone... right, I don't know anything about the crypto shit, but even I know this is stupid, right? One guy got pulled away, you know, aside in an airport because they thought they'd seen something in his luggage. Okay, fine. And it turned out the woman would not back down. She kept saying that, yeah, I thought I saw Bitcoin in his suitcase. What? That's not how that works. But anyway, Jezza says, my missus asked me what we wanted to eat tomorrow. Played her the Chinese clip. Yeah. You're only 16, looking all of 21. That's because the Chinese look older. Oh dear.
Activating combat mode.
Chinese popping up
Conflict
at
resolved.
Oh yeah.
Chinese popping up again there for a second week in a row. Philip Bailey's never got so many royalties for being used in racist catchphrases before. Oh dear. Blizzard up.
Activating combat mode.
This would be a really good mission if you needed to destroy more barrier enemies, because they all cast wall on themselves. But we've done it now, so
Conflict resolved.
they can cast Ultima. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll start getting random enemies that can use really high level magic. Crystal Orb. He might show up later on, you never know.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Fat Chocobo Feather. A Guard Scorpion.
Activating combat mode.
Okay, this thing has a lot of HP. What's Blizzaga doing? That's doing 30k a turn as well, actually. That's pretty good.
Bye now. That's enough. How about this? Gonna love this.
I love this animation. Oh, Exaflare. Speaking of Bahamut Fury. That is funny, Jezza, but I can't read that out. Is that good damage? Wow, okay, that was good. Yeah, no, I just wanted to make sure you knew I'd read it. Oh, thought I could get down to 50 again.
Conflict resolved.
Right, there you go. Magical punch obtained. Succulent punch. One thing I will say is, and I don't think anyone else is going to get this reference other than Yakobu, but I'll make it anyway. In reference to what Jezza said, the thing I can't read out. Maybe I could have been worth 2 buttons, maybe 4 buttons. You get it. It's a Cumtown reference, don't worry if you don't get it. Wu-Tai is best. Wu-Tai troops are... there you go, Kobu got it. Maybe I could have been 2 buttons. If you want to know the reference to that, seriously, do look it up. It's hilarious. What clip was it? Was it Liam Neeson? Yeah. Cumtown Liam Neeson. I think that's all you need to put in, and it's like a couple of minutes of them talking, but that's so funny. Wu-Tai troops Wu-Tai troops thought to be destroyed have been sighted in the caves. Their best troopers have quietly moved to the lower levels of the caves. Their goals are unknown, but we must halt whatever plans they have. Vanquish the Wu-Tai elites. Yeah, so as you get deeper into the caves, you start meeting powerful versions of enemies you've met before. Yeah, it was the Liam Neeson one, yeah. That joke always kills me, it's so true. People who put the obvious things you'd think they're against to have to tell you they're things against, yeah. Ireland television has been taken off the air. In fact, give me a sec. Is that the right button? No, hold on. There you go. Ireland television has been taken off the air. I had that picture saved because I used that for my I'll be right back screen. There you go. Yeah, and then later on, Batman television has been taken off the air. Ireland's only two television channels, and now we have to go to 24 hours of Riverdance. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, if you've not seen the Liam Neeson thing, seriously watch it, it's brilliant. Okay, we need to go back the way we came for the first thing. Brigand's gloves. At some point I might, because obviously I've only been listening to clips, a bit like Jezza with the Ricky Gervais stuff. I'm going to try and start listening to the full podcast, see what they're like with the Cumtown stuff, because someone said they're not as good as the clips, because obviously the clips are the best bits, but I don't know, I think they'd be alright. X potion. Be interesting to find out the context of some of this stuff. Mithril, okay. So, yeah, we got that, we got that, we got that. So we should have 3, and then... Okay, down the bottom then. Sorry, I keep having to clear my throat, otherwise I just end up coughing too much.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, they weren't kidding. The Wu-Tai elites are down here.
Conflict resolved.
Hero racist now, Father. Yeah, that's my favourite episode of Father Ted. That is, it's brilliant. Shining bracer obtained. Yeah, I think a lot of people that have watched that clip of Father, hero racist now, Father, just aren't getting the most out of it by just watching that clip. The full episode is so good. 2 more chests. Okay, one of them's past the boss, so yeah. We may have gone around the wrong way, I don't know. That chocobo feather. Can we get to that chest? Hopefully. Oh, I don't know. Yep, just about. Ideally you just go around the other way, but it's quite a long way as you see, so... Status award, okay.
Activating combat mode.
That whole episode's brilliant, yeah it is. Ooh, shit. Should have thought I've got Kyoraga, haven't I? Yeah, that thing is doing serious damage. Escort guard. Thank you. I don't care as long as I can have a go at the Greeks, yeah. How's Mary? Ah, she's fine. She got that job after all. Great! Escort guard is a thing. I think it just protects against all stuff. Escort guard. There it is. Oh, we didn't have one before. Boosts MP, Vitality and Spirit. Okay. And then nulls damage from fire, ice and lightning. Although I think we absorb them already. Yeah, we absorb all elements already with the Genji shield, so... Good though, if you haven't got the Genji shield. No more Wutai. The Wutai in this cave have been eliminated. Let's take this opportunity to explore further the deeper levels. Monsters have been confirmed as present, so you must continue fighting as you move downwards. Yeah, this is the most difficult set of missions now by far. But we are quite overpowered, so they're not massively difficult until we get really far in. Silver armlet. Mithril. Dougal, look, I'm Chinese. Ho ho ho. If you please, ho ho ho, yeah. Come on, Dougal, lighten up. They're living in that old Chinatown area on Craggy Island. Elixir. Oh, something someone did, and I seriously cannot find it anymore, and I wish I could find it again. Someone did a map of Craggy Island and put in all the references from all the episodes, like they, you know, there's no west part of the island, and they drew where the Chinatown area is and all that sort of stuff. It was brilliant. I wish I could find it again.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
That was good. They lined up, so they they both got hit by that. Am I 3, 4, 5? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Just checking the map. There's a lot of things that have been moved in this mission from the PSP version. Lunar Harp, and then the boss is over there. So the chest is there. Okay.
Conflict resolved.
In the words of that one NPC from Shenmue, that's one of the things I do know. Years ago I was Chinese. The thing is, right, they don't age well. If you say something good about someone, you can say something bad about them. How does that work? Chinese, right? Good food, yeah. Great people, yeah. Well, what's the bad? They're good looking as younger women. No! What's wrong with that? What? I'm just, you know, they don't age well. No! What are you doing? Oh dear.
Activating combat
I
mode.
can't do it very loud because my throat's really sore, but...
Conflict resolved.
Oh god, cow! Flare obtained. Oh, that flare has magic plus 30 attached to it. Yeah, a lot of the materials you'll get as prizes now have good stats attached to them. Okay. Realm of Demons. Genesis's ambition. Genesis troops are advancing again. Their new frontline weapons are dealing massive damage, but yielding the caves to them is not an option. Vanquish this worthy enemy now. Yeah, so that section was Wutai, and this section is now Genesis. So we'll see Genesis copies and things like that. Okay. Thanks for the hydrate. Geisel greens. I've hydrated now, thank you. We need to go down there for a couple more. Yeah, I'll try and say if I think there's good stats attached to a material we pick up. Some of them are listed and some of them aren't. High jump obtained, and then... okay. That one. Platinum bangle obtained. Right, from here, we need to go... yeah, up there, okay. Again, I could do this without maps, but I just miss stuff. I'm not very observant. Tarot cards. More tarot cards. Need to go around the long way to get this one. Hero drink. Okay. And then, there's... Okay, there's 3 more down there, and then I don't think there's any chests up near the boss. So we should be on 5, yeah, okay. Phoenix down, that's good. Need more Phoenix down. Dogs have human eyes. Yeah, that was about jellyfish, wasn't it? Assault Twister Plus. And... Ooh, Jewel Cast. Okay, that's a new materia. Right, that might be a materia we add into our ultimate thing here if we want to replace... if I was going to replace anything, it would be Costly Punch, because technically we don't need that. It does cause maximum damage, but we can do pretty good damage with everything else. So Jewel Cast is a purple materia. And it... where is it? There it is. It allows equipped magic to be cast twice in succession. Now, why is that important? Well, we only use Blizzaga. Doing that twice isn't really worth it. But being able to cast Curaga twice in a row, that's pretty damn good. Particularly for some upcoming battles. So, if we get really stuck, I might sort that out. But we'll stick with what we've got for now, I think. But yeah, Jewel Cast is completely unique. I think you can only get one. Or maybe there's a shop coming up where you can buy them, but they're really expensive either way, so... Ugh. We need to save the money for something we haven't seen yet. But luckily I knew to save it, so... Need more context there for the dogs having human eyes. Let me think of the quote. Yeah, he basically said, jellyfish don't have a nervous system or whatever. You couldn't have a good chat with it if it could speak English because you don't know where to look. Dogs have human eyes. You can talk to a dog because you know where its face is. It was that sort of thing. Oh.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, magic pot. Nope. Oh well.
Conflict resolved.
That thing had a fair bit of HP. G Renegade. Oh, one thing I should point out as well, we'll do it in the next fight though. Kaiser Knuckles times 4. Not sure we've got 4 of them, but alright. Suppose you could sell a couple. Carl says she was a bit like the elephant yeah, she's a bit like the woman version of the Elephant Man, and Steve goes, the Elephant Woman? It's like, yeah, that should have been, yeah, we used to call her a name. I can't tell you what it is, it was too cruel. You've got to tell us now, Carl. Tell me what the name was! Spudhead. Oh dear. Dad used to pick her up in the cab, and he was taking her to a pet shop, and Steve went, what, to get a new boyfriend? It was like, Jesus. Oh dear. Anyway, Genesis's passion. New Genesis copies using tactics we've never encountered before are readying an army and marching into the caves of unstoppable momentum. Pursue them, stop their advance to prevent them from achieving their sinister goals. Yeah. My dad said don't stare at her face. I couldn't even tell where her face was. Crystal gloves. Okay. We need to go up the top and then go down the middle and the outside. Okay, so let's go around the top first.
Activating combat mode.
Oh yeah, well, I was going to show you something, wasn't I? When you go into Buster Sword stance now, look, the sword glows red. That's because we did 100% of the Buster Sword thing. We've just really gone to level 82. There's a lot happening here.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Yeah, so your sword glows red. Nice little sort of addition.
Conflict resolved.
That only happens when you get to 100% though on the Buster Sword proficiency, which I still wouldn't recommend doing, but we have done. Mithra Armlet, okay, and then... Oh no, wait, I was going to go around the top, wasn't I?
Combat mode.
Because I'll have to come back.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Explaining the Chopstick Heaven versus Chopstick Hell, Steve to Carl. Oh yeah, about the yeah, what was it? In Hell, there's people who've got 40-foot long chopsticks, and they're trying to get it to the food in the middle, and they can't reach it. They can't get it back to their mouths. And Heaven is exactly the same, but they were feeding each other, and all this sort of stuff. And then Steve went, "Carl, you look confused. What are you thinking? Not everyone likes Chinese food." Oh dear. Yeah, that was good. Heal. Oh no, I have done, don't worry. Yeah, Aerial Drain will heal me as well, don't worry. And I've got Phoenix Downs on if I fuck something up. Right, okay, so we got that. So let me just count this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Yeah, okay, I think I've got them then. Let me just have a quick look. Yeah, okay. As you can tell, I've been binging XFM recently. Yeah, have you been listening to the full shows or the compilations? Because the compilations are good, but you'll miss out on context, and some of the things don't go into compilations, but are still good. I'd recommend listening to the full shows if you can. I mean, I know it takes a long time, but Sky Trucker Armlet, Rune Armlet, and then okay. Headband. Gravity. Yeah, I would honestly, yeah, listen to, I mean, check out what's called Series 0 at some point, although that's before Carl came to the station, but they are still kind of amusing. There's a couple of episodes that survived, and there's not many from that era that exist, unfortunately. There's only like 5 shows or something, because they were found later on after everything else, so they got called Series 0. But yeah, just listen to the start from Series 1 onwards, because Carl's pretty much there from the start. And they're all on YouTube, so yeah, I don't know if the podcast will be, because you had to pay for those, but all the XFM stuff's up there. And there was a restoration project, and I still haven't listened to them, but someone realised that, you know, when there's like a song break, whoever edited them cut the songs out. Sometimes there'd be 2 songs, and they would talk between the 2 songs, and that talking got cut out, and people didn't know for years, although sometimes it's obvious because they mention having done Rockbusters earlier in the show, despite the fact that it's not in the show. But people found the full unedited versions and edited them properly, so all that information is put back in. So there were bits of XFM, even though I've listened to it a number of times, that I still haven't heard. So yeah, you want to look for the... I can't think what they called it, something like restoration episodes or something, or redo episodes, something like that. But they've got all the missing bits in them. Anyway.
Activating combat mode.
Or you can download them possibly if they're not on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, some episodes have literally only got like a minute of sound missing, but some of them have got like 10 minutes missing. And you hear it, and it's really weird, because if you've listened to them a number of times, it feels like they're recording new stuff, even though it's old.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Fuck chocolate for that. Another great Steve one is when Carl says, when Suzanne's away, I'm not good at cooking. So sometimes I'll get an Indian in and they go, what, to do the cooking for you? Yeah, I remember that. If I find a link to the episodes, I'll post it on Discord maybe and tag you or something. Realms of Demons. Okay, a fresh start. Genesis troops are actually... Let me write that down because I won't remember that later. XFM restored episode, something like that. Tag Jezza and Kobu. Alright, okay, yeah. Because I still haven't listened to them, so it's interesting. I'll be listening to the episode and hear like 40 minutes of stuff. I go, yeah, I know all this, I know all this. And then all of a sudden they'll start talking and I'll go, I don't recognise this bit. That's a new bit. So that'd be really cool. Alright. Genesis troops are no more. Wutai forces have been... Oh, Wutai forces have vanished. There is nothing left to do but keep moving deeper into the depths of the caves. Okay, we need to go along the bridge.
Activating
Which
combat
is...
mode.
Oh. Yeah, enemies have got so much HP now. Until we can do maximum damage, costly punch is still going to be useful.
Conflict resolved.
I mean, until we can do maximum damage with like normal attacks and or aerial drain or whatever. Okay, we want to go along here. There should be one chest up in this bit.
Activating combat mode.
We've only got one listener, and if he's not happy, then we're buggered. Are we allowed to say buggered on the radio? And then Steve went, not twice, certainly.
Conflict
Yeah, see, so any HP we're losing, aerial drain is gaining back, for the most part. I mean, we're doing like 10k damage with each shot, so
Activating combat
yeah.
mode.
Bring it on!
They're silenced because I use Blizzaga, or Hell Blizzaga, sorry.
Conflict resolved.
SP barrier. SP barrier? Oh, is that what I think it is? Hold on. SP barrier. Decreases damage received by expending SP. Yeah, so if you had a massive amount of spare SP, which we kind of do, you could put a stat into that. Vitality's on it already, but you could put any stat on it, as you've seen with the what I call the Libra trick. Or we showed that off another time. But you could put a status on that and then equip that, and it would decrease damage, I guess. But having max stats is probably going to be doing a lot of that, which we will have soon. So I won't worry too much about that. But yeah, that's what that does anyway. Yeah. So the SP materials could make you massively overpowered as well in a different way. But because I've already done it a different way, I don't need to.
Activating combat mode.
Use darkness to get rid of the mover. Yeah, so if you notice, we do more damage if we do a combo first and then do aerial drain.
Oh yeah!
Or come out of a Buster Sword stance and do it, but that takes longer, so... well, maybe it doesn't take long, I don't know, I just assume it does. I've not timed it, so... Kaiser Knuckles. Okay, yep. Next one's right down at the end.
Activating combat mode.
I'll try and escape from some of these because these fights are taking quite a long time.
Activating combat mode.
It doesn't matter if we're attacked because we've got Endure on, so we can't be staggered. So our escape meter won't reset. Salt Twister Plus. Right, from here, we do need to go left for one thing, which is that way. Yeah.
Activating combat mode.
Again, I have to double check every direction I go in. Okay, there it is. Moonbracer. Moonbracer. That's when you want to hold up your trousers so you don't moon people. Moonbracer. And then from here... No, we want to go... that way. And the last chest is there.
Activating combat mode.
And I'll just run back the way I came. Right. Sea Chocobo Omelette. Right, okay, there we go. Oh.
Activating
I
combat
always
mode.
get stuck on that bit of ground because I never see the bridge.
Activating combat mode.
See, we have to fight... Oh, a cactua, wow. We got it. A Lux Stone. We got 12,000 SP for killing that little thing. Twitch terms of service. You can have an 18+ stream, but remember, no talking about, and then that word that I probably can't say, but yeah. 1,000 needles. You know what it's like. I can appear in a hot tub in a bikini, but we couldn't say that, no. Ridiculous, isn't it? Sorry if I'm talking quite quietly, I've got a really sore throat. Shinra's weapons are acting up. Something in the cage is making them go berserk. Destroy our machines to keep them from hurting our own people. Machines gone haywire. Okay, next machine. It's fine, I can hear you fine with headphones on, okay. Yeah, I'm not talking quite as loud as I normally do. Ugh. Soul of Thamasa? I don't know if that's how you pronounce that. That sounds good. What's that? I can't remember. I know it's good though. Soul of Thamasa. Ah, stops expending MP. Yeah, so there's your first nullifying item, if you want to call it that. But yeah, if you equip that, your MP will never go down. You can infinitely use magic. We don't use magic that often apart from Blizzaga. Or Hell Blizzaga rather. And I don't think it's worth swapping for the critical hits. But we do get a better version of that later, I know that. Imagine that. Infinite AP would be good because Aerial Drain uses AP. Just thought I'd mention that. What's the boss look like? Oh, it's a like a web spider thing.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way.
Conflict resolved.
Wall. Royal Crown.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on.
These things are quite slow, so. Okay, from here we want to go that way. 2 chests here. Kaiser Knuckles, and more Kaiser Knuckles. There's the other one. flare. My missus started to rewatch 2.5 Men. I've seen some scenes in passing, I just don't find it funny. No, it's too American. Black garb? What is that? We're getting some kind of unique stuff now. If you want an American show that's good, watch Frasier. It's about as good as it gets. Okay, boosts HP, AP, attack and vitality, but decreases MP, magic and spirit, but it stops you expending AP. No, I don't think that's worth it, honestly, because look at the amount it takes away from magic and spirit. 100, that's ridiculous. And plus the fact I know for a fact we'll get items that don't decrease fucking magic and spirit that much later on. But an interesting item, depending on what build you've got on your character, that could be useful.
Activating combat mode.
If you're doing a low stats run, that'd be kind of handy. Trying to attack it from behind. It's draining our MP and AP with that thing. Try and roll out the way of that so we don't take the damage from it.
Better run for it. The power of soldier.
Yeah, 2.5 Men fits into the same crowd to me as you know, everyone hates Raymond or whatever the fuck that thing's called. Stuff like that. I just think, one thing I do want to watch though is Cheers, just because it's the well, I suppose prequel to Frasier really. I've not seen all of Cheers, and the bits I have seen have been quite funny. So, got it.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Ding ding. Precious Watch obtained. That doubles Gil from battles, although we've already got one. Only for Soldier. Our own machines have gone berserk, and the losses we've experienced are unacceptable. We are pulling our troops out of the cave, but Soldier must keep moving forward. Take out any monsters in your way. Only for Soldier. Right, so we start off there. Okay. This is a windy map, yeah, okay. So, right, okay. Stick to the walls to try and avoid as many fights. Yeah, I've gone the wrong side, so we're probably going to get an encounter here. Or not.
Activating
Oh, there you go, we
combat
got one there. Ooh, okay. Yeah, alright. Tombury guards, they've got stars above their head, that means they've got loads of HP and instant death attacks. Yeah, they can teleport as well. Be really fucking careful with these things. Oh no, actually no, we're immune to death, so we should be fine. Let's check. Yeah, okay, we can't be killed by him, that's fine. So that makes these fights a lot easier then. Yeah, so the only time we fought Tombury's before is in, well, 1 or 2 missions anyway. Nice.
conflict resolved.
Oh yeah.
Back Chocobo Feather, okay. Okay, we need to go in there. Okay. Magic Master. Okay. I don't remember a lot of these accessories. Magic Master. Stops expending MP, boosts magic and spirit but decreases HP, AP, attack and vitality. Not worth it for the reduction in attack and vitality, honestly. Again, could be good if you've got a different build to mine, but I've tried to max all the stats equally, apart from luck, because it's the least important one. Actually, it's probably faster just to run. Yeah. Flare obtained. Woo! Not that flare.
Activating combat mode.
Yeah, they're pretty slow as well, so... This would be really dangerous if we didn't have protection from death on... Oh, look at that! Tombury King! That was going to be a surprise, actually, because I think one of the bosses coming up is a giant Tombury. Yeah, look how much HP this thing's got. It's insane. Because this is a random encounter, actually, fuck this, because I know we've got to fight one later on anyway. Yeah.
Activating combat mode.
Wow, okay. That did not want to wait. He's too big to stab you. Yeah, when he stabs over your head. It's hilarious, because they've just scaled up a small Tombury. Okay, we should have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. Yeah, if we have to fight one as a boss, I'll fight it, but I'm not fighting one as a random encounter. Kuraga, and then... Okay, on the middle and at the end. Right. It'll be in the big room.
Activating combat mode.
Yeah, see, the boss is one anyway, so I don't think they should have put them as random encounters, because imagine coming around the corner and seeing that for the first time.
Activating combat mode.
Yeah, they got them in the same bloody room. It's just overkill. That stab does work if you're right in front of it, though. Adamantite. Even though the animation goes over your head, the damage still gets taken, but we're not affected by instant death anyway, so... SP Turbo Attack. That expends SP to make your attacks better. Your basic attacks.
Activating combat mode.
2! Look, Jen, a dead Tombury. There's 2 of them now. Yeah, see, it is doing damage. I can't see. Right. Oh, it's got some kind of limit break. If you can get to the X potion in time. Wash tub. Oh yeah. Yeah, wash tub. That's what happens when you get dud on the attack reels. Different objects fall on your head. Ah, that does loads of damage as well. What button is fucking Kuraga? Right, okay. It's R2, right, okay. I might have to move that to a different button. It's a bedpan, essentially. Is it always the same bedpan? Yeah, it is, okay. Got it.
resolved.
Tombury King. I didn't think I'd beaten the other one already, but alright. Murderous Thrust, that's the materia that makes Tombury show up more often, ironically. Thank you. Only for first class. The monsters we've encountered are so ridiculously powerful that soldier operatives are struggling to stay in the fight. Second and third class operatives cannot go further. We're counting on you. Yeah, all the missions from now on will be difficulty 10, which is the maximum, so... Okay. It's a couple more categories and then the final mission. Flare obtained. Yeah, so we're picking up things like flare just regularly now. We want to go round the left-hand way.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way. The end.
Conflict
Oh
resolved.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I was going to write down to look up the library sketch as well, wasn't I? I just remembered. I was thinking of Hegarty again. The library sketch for version. Right. True Sinister has reached a current 7-stream streak. I didn't even know True Sinister was here, but okay, hello. Hero drink. And then, yeah, okay. Then we can go through the middle path and take the shortcut across, I think. Dringer. And then, hey, True. What up, True? Ooh, the boss is going to be one of these things. Yeah, it's funny. You find enemies here that were only in the end of the actual full game. So, electrocute. So, it's the egg thing from the, yeah.
Activating combat mode.
See if we can defeat it before it multiplies. Nope. The little ones are easy to defeat, though. Oh, rush assault. May as well.
Prove your honor to me.
I got it.
All those critical hits. Right, the little one's definitely gone.
Oh yeah.
Yep, there you go. I've just noticed, by the way, they say their name is like Granala or whatever. I think it was Gran something. It says baby Granala defeated Mama Granala, or whatever the word is. It's just funny that they have give them family names. Sniper eye obtained. We've already got one equipped. Nice. Okay, for some reason the next mission doesn't link off this one. That's weird. Oh, because it's a new category. Right, hold on. Okay, we're in 9.5. Okay. Yeah, it unlocks from the last mission, but isn't linked to it on the guide, so you have to back out to the full missions menu and then find it. Alright, okay. It seems monsters have been released from Hojo's lab into the caves. They are unlikely to distinguish friend from foe. Though we may be breaching the chain of command, you are permitted to fight back if they attack you. It doesn't matter if you let me or not. I'm not going to stand there and fucking take it. I'd kick it and call it a knobhead. Phoenix down. Yeah, more Phoenix downs the better. More need 'em, trust me. Flare. Wall. These are all good if you don't have them already. Although I don't know how you get this far and not have them, but still. Oh, almost missed that. Geisel greens.
Activating combat mode.
Where's the enemy? Oh, there. Right, okay, I couldn't even see him. He blended in too much. Right, yeah, we'll skip these. Okay, so from here we want to go... Okay, the boss is that side. And there's an item that side. And then there should be one up there as well. Yeah, okay. Fat chocobo feather times 10. Again, amazing stat building things if you haven't done it already. And you really should have done it by now. Mounted chocobo armlet. Right, okay.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on.
Ifrit. Wow, okay. I forgot about that. Yeah, sometimes summons will just turn up because they feel like it. Hellfire. Yeah, full animation. Or not. Might as well watch it. Yeah, so Hojo's monsters. So technically we did fight a version of Ifrit in Hojo's lab, so that makes sense. Oof. See what I mean? 20,000 damage or whatever that did. It's crazy. When not Ifrit, yeah. Did we kill that other thing? Because it's pissing me off. Right, okay. No, not enough. Okay. I think I did 20,000 damage anyway. This isn't... I don't know, it doesn't show up as... Maybe it's 2,000, I don't know, that isn't a lot at this point. Hell Blizzarga, what's that doing for us? Ooh, 63,000. Only because he's weak to fire, ice though. Be right back, okay. That was enough to... Ooh, down to 50. We got down to 50. I think it does use up a lot of MP. Right. Mic went there apparently. My mic was haggard again. Bang.
Conflict resolved.
Oh, Mako Ifrit, okay. Broodal obtained. Got one already. Thank you, Neo. Yeah, I don't think we'll get to level 99 character-wise. We don't really need to, but it might happen naturally, I don't know. There's a mission with good EXP on it that you can grind, but it is still random after all leveling up, so... Yeah, anyway. Right, yeah, I'll go on a break for people on YouTube, so be right back, people. Welcome back. Yeah, if you were on YouTube, you won't have seen the break we had, but there you go. Right, okay, so on with the Cave of Wonders. Unknown energy. Further below. Right, let me just get the map. Could have done that while we were away as well, but I forgot. Right. We are thoroughly impressed that you eliminated Hojo's monsters. No offence to him. With your abilities, we are confident that you could handle any foe that comes your way. Keep up the pace and move forward. Ugh. Okay, so we want to go back the way we came. Hey, it's back the way you came. Mithril. Had a ham and cheese chicken Kiev earlier with baby potatoes with herbs and butter. That does sound good, actually. Kermit with a shotgun, yeah. Those goddamn swamp frogs. Back the way you came. Okay, this might actually be worth going around the long way, because if you go around the short way, you'd have to go around the boss, collect chests, and then go back again. So... oh no, actually no, there's one up there, so we might go this way first, and then come back. Because in this whole top section there's only one chest. That way. Doc's code. Did we have one of those already? Doc's code, yeah, we did. Automatically uses potion when HP is critically low. Could be handy, but if you could combine that with other things, it'd be good. But on its own, it's not worth sacrificing any of the stuff we've already got equipped. That's what you've got to think. If we can get round the boss, this would work out. If we go this way.
Activating combat mode.
Hey, it's the Hungries again. Random enemies are now casting Ultima.
Heads up! Gonna love this!
Conflict resolved.
Oh, cheese is lovely. Right, okay, we want to go the other side and try and sneak round to get the other treasure chests first. Elemental Ward. Poem is called My Ward. Oh, we were talking about jellyfish and Carl the other day. Hero drink. His jellyfish poems are brilliant. He's got two I can think of. I don't like jellyfish. They're just a blob. They don't have scales, fins, or no, scales, fins, or something like a cod. It's three things. They go about blinding people in the seas, and no one eats jellyfish with chips and mushy peas. Get rid of them. So that was his thing. And then I've just got another short one also about jellyfish. It would be spiteful to put jellyfish in a trifle. Flare. That's all the chests, okay. Yeah, I sometimes forget people's names, but I can remember Carl's poems off the top of my head.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way!
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Yeah. SP barrier. Yeah, Carl going, right, clue one. Ricky going, come on then, clue 1. Carl just quite, come on! Shut up! He sort of forces it out of his mouth. Shut up! Thank you, Neo. Unusually strong monsters. If our data is correct, these monsters are unusually strong. The cave must be the cause. We are analysing the monster data from the areas we have already covered, but it's not enough. Please go deeper and collect more data for us. We're going towards the final string of missions now. Rune armlet. Okay, we need to make sure we definitely don't miss anything now. I mean, we're not anyway, but it's one mission here where there's a certain chest I really need to find. Gill toss, okay. Okay, the next one's up there. I thought the next one was the other side of the bit I was already in. Dark matter. Dark matter. Like someone saying don't matter, but wrong. Okay, we need to go. Yeah, we need to go to the dead end. Oh, see, look, those chittins, the thing with the arms, has got an auto barrier on it. So this would be a good mission to build up your Buster Sword if you hadn't got it already.
Alright, this is a defensible spot.
Delta attack, I think it just missed.
Conflict resolved.
3 stars, yeah. This is the mission to grind SP in if you need it. Those 3-star enemies are, I think it was 20,000 SP for each one you defeat, which is, I think, the most of any enemy in the game, or at least the most of any random enemy in the game. So if you need SP, here's the mission to get it in. Try Thundaga. And Elemental Strike. Here, you can actually see another chest from here if you look over in front of that, I don't know, it's not a stalactite or a stalagmite, it's just a column. Tree Fiddy, yeah. Chef's parents are one of my, yeah, that episode's so good. Okay, we don't need to go down the dead end. There's an out there. See, look, 100,000, over 100,000 SP just for that fight. That's insane when you think that 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We've got like 1 million SP, and that's like 1/10 of all the SP we've had or got right now, which is an insanely large amount. Thank you for banning that bot. Escort guard, we've got those already. What is mine? No matter. What is matter? Never mind. Yeah, that's from really, really early Simpsons. I think that might be like Tracy Ullman era Simpsons. Like, you know, pre-Series 1.
Activating combat mode.
It is. Yeah, there you go. See, I know my stuff. Protect ring. Already got one. Ugh. Abnormal power. Ooh. Shop will open. Look. The reward for this is a new shop. Neo will be right back. Okay. We are fairly certain that the monsters inside the caves are being strengthened by an unknown energy. The energy seems to grow as we advance further down. Descend to the next level and help us find the cause. I'd like a single plum floating in perfume served in a man's hat. Number 8, burp, number 8, burp. Yep. Take off of Yoko Ono, innit? Could have just burped through here all then. Ugh. Royal Crown, okay. Yeah, okay, let's go down the... Okay.
Activating combat mode.
I like the noise they make when they walk around. It's like something Kirby would sound like if he walks along in a Nintendo game for children. Okay. Phoenix down, there's the boss there, obviously we want to avoid that right now.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, go away. I assume we can get around that, we must be able to, yeah. Okay. Platinum Bangle. Don't matter. I think I still have all the Tracy Ullman shorts on one of my hard drives. Oh, there's probably a compilation on YouTube somewhere. I imagine if you didn't. Okay, we need to go down to the bottom. Okay. Oh no, wait. Actually, we'll come back because we need to go that way anyway. Adam Bangle. There's it's like someone did a compilation of all the itchy and scratchy stuff. Osmoga. Jeweled ring. That's good, I think. That's a new one. Luck plus 20 doubles items dropped by enemies. Yeah, right. So, you know when we were grinding dark matters to level up the materials, that would have made it twice as quick, but I would have had to have got this far before I could even get the items. So, I don't know when I would have grinded that between streams, so that's why I didn't wait for it. I suppose we could have done these missions first, but without all the upgrades we've already got, and all the stat boosts we've already got from the materials that I did, I don't know how we'd have got this far, so... But anyway, there's the jeweled ring that doubles item drops. And that doubles all item drops as well, and if you combine it with the Mog's amulet, which drops rare items, then you'll get 2 of every rare item. So imagine that.
Activating combat mode.
I haven't watched The Simpsons in a long time. I remember being a fan of 1 to 10. Yeah, the early stuff is good. Costly Punch. We've already got that, but that is really good. That's your max damage materia. Yeah, it's one of those screw the audience jokes. Here you go. Yeah, the plum floating in a man's hat thing. Yeah. Number 8. Burp. Number 8. We need to go down there and then straight to the boss, I think. Yeah. Laurel Crown. Alright.
Activating combat mode.
See, a lot of enemies can cast barriers now.
Here we go. How about this? Oh no, you don't.
Yeah. So I did full damage though, even though it had a barrier because of the Buster Soul proficiency. Mailing address for online shop Shade obtained. A new shop is available. Let's check the magazine. Are we hot? We are not. Was it the doing a song on top of a building and then George Harrison drives past? Ah, it's been done. I love that joke. Online shop Shade. Ah, now look at this. Right, Precious Watch, Doubles Gill. Yeah, okay, fine. Apocalypse materia. This is the first time you can buy Apocalypse materia. So if you're still missing out on the DMW reels for Genesis, this is the first time you can buy materia to increase it. They also sell dual cast and, look at that, Genji Helm. Stops expending MP and AP and adds Libra. So Libra is where you can see the enemy's HP and stuff. That's the reason why you need over 1 million gil, which is what I've got. I didn't want to say that before because it would have been a spoiler, but we're definitely buying that. You can only buy it once. And obviously you only want one copy, because why would you need more than one? But if you want to get 99 copies because you're doing some kind of mental collectible items thing, you have to have the money all at once, because once you've bought any of them, once you close the shop, it just disappears. And I don't think you can sell it or any. I suppose if you sell it, I don't know how you buy it back, but don't do that. But we're definitely getting the helm for 1 million gil. Blomp. That's the most expensive item in the entire game. So that's like 1/3 of our money knocked out. Well, 2/3 of our money knocked out. Ooh, the now left's got 666 in it. Right, okay. That will replace the sniper's eye. Not just yet, but it will replace it. So yeah, there you go. So we've got Genji shield, armor, and helm there. So we're building up our Genji set, as it were. Brutal we still need, because that's the only thing that breaks the damage limit. There is a well, spoiler, there's a Genji thing that does that as well, but we won't get that for a while. So I think I'm going to leave the sniper's eye on and maybe equip that helm when we can get critical status from another item, which I think we get at some point, that combines always critical attacks with something else. But at the moment it's still quite useful, so... Replace it with Sniper's Yawn. Sniper's Eye. Sniper's Sigh. Nice. A lonely journey. You are the only one left exploring these caves. Any other soldier first-class operatives have long since retired. The monsters are becoming increasingly vicious. Proceed with caution. I think, by the way, that was the last shop, so you'd get the trophy here for getting all the shops. If you didn't miss that one in Gold Gaga, which if you have, you're fucked. Right, okay. Okay, we need to go round the short way over to there to start with.
Activating combat mode.
Ooh, bugs. Yeah, that's insane how much HP they got. For enemies that used to be one of the easiest things to fight in the game. And they're curing each other, and they've got shields.
Conflict resolved.
Excuse me.
Activating combat mode.
Yeah, these are all like basic enemies, but they've just got massively increased stats now. Number 8, burp, number 8. Couldn't quite see what was going on there, but you can kind of do it by sound. Hero drink. No, we wanted to go the other way first, but it doesn't really matter. We've grabbed that now. So we should, the other 3 chests are all down here, and then we go back on ourselves to get to the boss. Try fire. Elixir. Fat chocobo feather, unable to keep because your item is full, really? Wow. Well, I suppose we could sell some. If that's going to happen now. Can we go out the bottom? Yeah. There's the gold rolling pin, we'll sell that. Wow, 99 of an item without grinding them. Okay. There's your HP plus 10%, so yeah, I could easily get more, so I'll sell like, I don't know, 15 or something. just so we can pick up more if we pick them up. But yeah, I didn't realise we were full, so we didn't actually pick that one up, but the chest still disappeared. Still disappears, annoyingly. Right. Oh, there's a limit on how much materia you can carry as well, but I think it's 1,000 materia, and I don't think I'd ever get that many, so... Not unless you kept all the ones you got from defeating and stealing. Which I haven't, so...
Activating combat mode.
Oh. I didn't realise there was another way we could go. Whoops. There you go.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on.
Yeah, it's a shame really that a lot of the bosses in this game are enemies that you fight throughout the mission already. Like the King Tombury, I think would have had a lot more impact had you not seen 7 on the way there. But
Activating
what do I know?
combat mode.
Oh, Aerial Drain has a level of effect to it, so we can, if I do an attack, it will hit everyone around me with the critical hit. There you go. I love that combo. Hellfire. Okay, the mic went, so I just thought I'd wait it out. We have confirmed the existence of guard hounds from the area you covered in the last mission. They're the, you know, like Rufus's pet from Final Fantasy VII, the dog things with the sort of tentacle thing on them. They may have gone berserk by themselves, but it is more likely there was an external stimulus. Please gather more information as we continue to analyse our data. Zeo nut. Zeo nut or Zeo butt. Mithril armlet. There's the boss there. Kuraga. Now, those 2 chests I just picked up, they've been moved from over there on the left, so you had to sneak around the boss to get them. Both of them got moved actually. Yeah, they were both right at the end near that red circle, so... Anyway, we need to go back for the other chest, so... yeah, okay. Just check the map now and then. I mean, I still think that this game would be massively improved with an on-screen map, but I can sort of understand why they didn't, because on PSP the on-screen map would have been tiny. Mind you, the GTA games on PSP have maps, so they're alright, I think. And Yakuza actually, for the few Yakuza games that are on PSP, which I still haven't played. But apparently the translation for them's semi-decent now, because obviously they were never released in English, so... Good luck charm. That increases luck by 100? I think. Oh wait, Laurel Crown was an item I thought we already had, but it wasn't. That stops expending AP. Okay. Yeah. So the helm, the Genji helm, yeah, is there. That stops expending MP and AP and adds Libra. So that kind of cancels out a lot of the other accessories, like the Laurel Crown, because you know you can get that and more from one item. So What item was I looking for? I can't remember. I picked up something. What was it? Oh, good luck charm. That was it. I had to look back at the thing. Pretty sure that's luck plus 100 though. Yeah, luck plus 100. Okay, so that would increase your critical hits and steal rate and all that shit. It's not that important though. Luck's probably the one stat that doesn't really matter, because if you can increase all the rest, there's nothing you can't do. So it's not a problem with the maps being small. Yeah, I don't understand why they didn't put an auto map in. They could have done, but they just chose not to, I guess. Maybe they thought it cluttered the screen. I don't know. Cedric obtained. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, you'll love this, or at least I will. Right, this might be what's worth swapping the sniper out for finally. Look at this, what this does. I remember this item because it's brilliant. Zedric. Attack, vitality, magic and spirit plus 100. Halves all elemental attacks received. The halving elemental attacks is irrelevant because we absorb them anyway. But look what it does to our stats over on the right. It's not adding you think it's not adding 100, it's adding 91, 94, because 255 is literally the max for a stat. So that's putting our attack, vitality, magic and spirit up to its proper maximum with that one item. That Zedric might be one of the best items in the entire game. So if we hadn't been stat boosting, this would make us, without stat boost, this would now put us up to the goodness we are now. But this is doubling it almost, so if I equip that, yeah, look at that. Every stat is max apart from luck now. So yeah, there you go. So we'll see what sort of fucking damage we do now. The fact we're losing out on always critical hits is largely irrelevant, because I think we're basically doing near max damage now anyway. Plus the fact we've got costly punch if we're not, which is always doing max damage, so... is that all the chests? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so the Zedric there, that's really, really, really worth picking up. Seriously. Neo says you can borrow them from me. What, the PSP games? The trouble is they're not translated. I'd have to download like translated ROMs because I can't play them in Japanese. Well, I could, but yeah, I'd need the translated thing, like some patch or something.
Activating combat mode.
But thank you anyway. Boom.
Conflict resolved.
Oh, I didn't see what damage that did. Oh well. Mega Flare obtained. Mega Flare with magic plus 50. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't want to learn an entire language just to play 2 games. I'd rather just have the translation patch and rely on that. Because the translation is fairly decent, I hear. The grammar's not all there, but you know, it's been translated by someone whose first language isn't English, but they've done quite a good job apparently. Toughest monsters. An analysis of the data tells us that the monsters in these caves are exponentially stronger than the ones above ground. Even those that are relatively docile above ground become belligerent in these caves. We trust you, but do not let your guard down. 9 chests in this mission, which might be a new record.
Activating combat mode.
Yeah, look at that. We're doing 40k damage now. Our basic attack is doing like 10 grand. What's Darkness doing now? Wow. Darkness is doing 80k now. Wow. Yeah.
Conflict resolved.
We're really powerful now. Not in a month. Elixir. Yeah. I'd be the worst person to try and teach something to, seriously. I don't take on new information well, so... Flare. Yep, okay. There's chests everywhere in this mission. Hero drink. I think they're trying to give you all the the best stuff now. Okay, it's going that way as well. I just check in every so often. Status
Activating
strike.
combat mode.
Ooh, cactus. Ooh, wow, that does 10,000 damage now with its 10,000 needles, yeah. And it's about to run away? No. Yeah, this thing's legitimately dangerous now. Yeah. Oh! Oh, luckily we had a Phoenix down on. Wow.
Conflict resolved.
Shows you how dangerous that thing is. I think its final attack is 10,000 or 100,000 needles, which is instant death no matter what. So it might be worth not fighting those actually. Phoenix down. There we go. Get our raise status back. Yo, yeah, that is honestly an not like instant death magic, but legitimately it does more than the maximum HP you can get in the game. So, wall obtained. Okay. Yeah, and then go around that side. Okay.
Activating combat mode.
Yeah, so if I see cactus, I'm running. Oh, there's one there actually. Right, fuck it. Yep. It's funny how a little joke enemy like that is really, really powerful. Can you block 10? Oh, actually, that's a good point, actually. Maybe blocking it would help. Although if it ignores defense, probably not. Yeah, I don't know. Next time we run into one, I'll try it. Because we've got Phoenix Downs to spare. Osmuga. Although we need a lot for later on, there is a way to... Well, I won't go into it, but there's a way to get more quite easily. Okay. Mithril.
Activating combat mode.
I don't know why it amuses me so much, but those enemies being called Chive I really like. Those little sort of plant things.
Conflict resolved.
I should check what an attack from Buster Sword stance does damage-wise as well. Kuraga. Ow. Oh. That's one thing I love, little cute characters that are immensely powerful or dangerous. Yeah, there's one in Final Fantasy 9, the little ram things that live on an island. They've got like big eyes and they're cute, but they can basically destroy a fully grinded party quite easily. So you're told not to fight them, to be fair.
Activating combat mode.
Heads up! That's enough!
Yeah, that's not a good enemy to test weapon damage on. No, it completely ignores defense. I don't think you can do anything about it. Yeah, I do not know how you avoid that, honestly. Because even though it had no HP, it was following me around to do its last gasp attack. So we're going to have to use a couple of things here. Oh, unless you could use Zantet Zukin to take him out. Maybe that would make a difference. I don't know. Trouble is, it's too random, but... Was that a last gasp attack, or was that just... Okay, it was. Alright, that's fine. Okay, that one... Oh. Oh, you can outrun it. Okay, that's how you don't die from it then. Funnily enough, Zantetsuken materia. Yeah, so my advice there would be to let it start its last gasp attack when you've got full health and then start running away from it. Because there I only took like 50k damage rather than the full... the full whatever the max is. So that's how you get away from that. Didn't realise that until the last one, but still. Doors to the unknown. Thank you, Neo. The lowest tier. We've almost reached the lowest level of the caves. We will give you all the support we can. You may look forward to this mission's compensation. Good luck! Yeah, that's super ribbon. We're immune to all statuses anyway, but I'll show you what it does. Lowest tier. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we're in the final stretch of missions now. I know I said that before, but we really are now.
Activating combat mode.
Oh. Yeah, see, loads of enemies have got auto barriers and shit now. And there's probably loads of instant death attacks as well. We're protected against it, but if they do maximum damage like the cactus did, then there's not much you can do about it other than know when it's going to happen and try and run away. When I say run away, I mean physically within the fight, not escape the battle. Okay, we need to go down the long way. Fat chocolate feather. No, just checking I didn't miss one, okay. Phoenix down, nice.
Activating combat mode.
Honestly, now, even though we're really powerful, it is faster to escape the battles rather than do them. Just because of how much HP everything's got now.
Activating combat mode.
Energy. Laurel Crown. That's the thing that stops expending AP, I think. Or MP, either way.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way.
Right. From here we need to go to the left. Okay. So I have to think twice because it's upside down. Or did I... No, did I just walk right past it?
Activating
Huh.
combat mode.
Maybe the map's wrong. It shows that whatever it is... Oh. Oh, right, yeah, okay. It's over that side, down the bottom of this bit. Huh. Well, the map shows it should be here. So, I don't know. Oh, unless we grabbed it on the way up, in which case, yeah, okay. Alright, well, never mind then. Okay. We could have gone round the long way, but we'll try and get round the boss to get the two things that are over there, maybe.
Activating combat mode.
Where is the boss? Unless it's tiny. Oh, I've gone completely the wrong fucking way. Again, even checking the maps every 10 seconds, I still went the wrong bloody way. Right. Ultima. Yeah. Okay, can we get round this thing? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, just. Yeah, we really should have kept going round that way and gone that way and then come down and then attack the boss from the right, but oh well. Phoenix down. It's almost as if they knew we needed these. Elixir. In fact, I might sell off all my potions and high potions just so I've got access to the other items faster. We'll see.
Activating
Right.
combat mode.
This is the Holy Tombury. So this is another version of Tombury, right, okay. 5-gallon can. This is a new one. Like a petrol thing. Oh, that everyone's Rancor thing that it's doing is doing damage to us based on how many Tomburys we defeated. So if you've grinded Tomburys, you're kind of screwed. Kettle. Oh, these are the items that drop on you. You know when I said you go to summon a, well, summon a summon, and it doesn't come out properly and it gives you the attack dirt. Those are the sort of things that fall on your head with that. A petrol suitcase, yeah, there you go. Oop. Yeah, I think but the more damage it does, the bigger the item is or something, I don't know. Something like that. Not enough AP. Yeah, we're doing 80k damage with darkness now. Oh, I almost stopped its... oh, wash bowl. Yeah, I think the item it drops on you is based on how much percent of its limit it's got by the time it actually uses it. Got it.
Conflict resolved. Oh yeah.
The Holy Tombury. Super ribbon obtained. Thank you. We're not using it, I just want to show you what it does. Super ribbon. I'm not sure where that would be. It's got a pretty unique, yeah, that and ribbon are the only items that actually use the ribbon as its icon. So a normal ribbon prevents all status ailments except death, and the super ribbon prevents all status ailments, including death. But still not that attack that the worms do, the ultimate stop or whatever it's called, because that's programmed not to be able to be blocked at all unless you literally get out of the way of it. So those enemies can still stop you, but other than that, yeah. Oh, someone said, and I don't know if this is true, the amount of time you're stopped for when you're hit with stop is based on your spirit stat. So the higher the spirit is, the less time you get stopped for. I don't know if that's true though. Oh, petrol suitcase was what Michael McIntyre said he forgot the name for a jerry can. I need a thing you put petrol in. Petrol suitcase, yeah. There you go. Weapons gone haywire. It's now clear that the mystery energy can influence not only monsters but machines as well. The mechanical weapons go on unprogrammed rampages powered by a seemingly endless supply of energy. You're the only one who can solve this mystery. I don't know if there's any really good items coming up, but we'll continue to grab things. I think we've got all the best items now, apart from the ones you can't get until you've done everything in the game, which at that point you don't need them, so it's a bit weird. Dark matter. Yeah, it really is the thing of going, here's an amazing item you can unlock if you do 100% of the game, and you think, right, but once I've done 100% of the game, what am I going to use the item for? We might turn the final boss onto hard mode, so give it extra HP and see how quickly we can defeat it, maybe for a laugh, like we did in Final Fantasy VII with Sephiroth after I beat the weapon creatures. Right, I got Brutal there. We'll need to resort all our equipment in a couple of missions time. Not fully, but I just need to check stuff. Phoenix down, okay. And then, okay.
Activating combat mode.
Wow, okay, that did maximum damage. I'm not sure how I survived that.
Bringing out the big guns.
That thing's spinning attack did 99,999 damage. But because I restored HP at the same time, it didn't kill me. Yeah, that drill attack is doing maximum damage. That is fucking deadly. Quite literally. Jesus. The spinning attack is doing almost nothing, surprisingly, but there you go. Good God. Right, okay. That's how dangerous these things are getting. They start having attacks that can do, literally the maximum damage in the game. So no amount of defense will actually protect against them. You actually have to start getting good at avoiding attacks. Dark matter, and then... Okay, let me grab that so I don't forget. And then we'll do all the bottom bit, I think. Elixir. No, I wanted to go that way. And then we'll come back to the lower bit and then go to the boss.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way. Take that. Oh
Conflict
yeah.
resolved.
Energy. Okay, now we've got that. Right, we want to go out there.
Activating combat mode.
If I can run from the battles with those robots in, I will. Oh, shit. That was lucky. That was very, very lucky. I was protected against physical attacks there from a random reel, and it hit me from behind with its attack that drains all your health, so...
Activating
That was so
combat
well
mode.
timed, that couldn't have been any better. Whee! Yeah. It's just random things like that that the reels are good for. Most of the time the reels are kind of crap,
Conflict
but...
resolved.
Oh yeah.
100,000 SP. Blimey. Okay. We need to go back this way for 2 more items and then that's it, I think. Adamantite. Gishral greens. Geisel, Gishral, whatever. And then, yeah, that's it. Okay, just to the final boss then. I bet it's like 5 of those fucking robot things. Probably. Yeah. Well, it's at least one of them, so...
Activating combat
What was I saying? 2 of them. Jesus. Okay.
You're in for it now.
We blocked one of them there. Again, random reel protected us.
All right, here comes.
Oh, that was the wrong button actually. I'm surprised I survived that. Right.
Got
Phew.
resolved.
Those things are genuinely dangerous. Rebirth flame obtained. That's magic plus 80 attached to that apparently. Yeah. That'll mean Phoenix would show up more. Thank you. Doors to the unknown. Okay, we've only got 3 missions left. Though mechanical, the Master Blades you encountered in your last mission are taking on biological behaviour from the unknown energy. The energy seems to have properties beyond our imagination. It's almost within your reach. Okay. Yep, okay, I'll come back for that. Flare. Imagine if we found like a chest with like fire in it or something. You go, why is it this deep into the caves? Also, who put all these treasure chests here? Oh shit, no, we did need to keep going that way. Or did we? Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry, I got a bit lost there. Got a bit lost there, Ted. Right, yeah. I thought I'd picked up this chest, not the one before. In my head, I'd marked it off. Genji glove. Now, there you are. Sets damage limit to 99,999 and keeps critical alive. So that combines the sniper eye and the brutal. So we'll swap brutal with Genji glove. So now we do maximum damage and critical hits all the time. Now, it's a toss-up. What do you want, the Zedric or the Genji helm? Now that does stop MP and AP and adds Libra, but you would lose out on a massive amount of stats. So it might be worth sacrificing the Genji shield for the Genji helm. Yeah, I'll leave it as it is for now, because I know what's coming up, but yeah, yeah, we'll decide at the time, I suppose. But yeah, the final piece of Genji armour there, just randomly in a crate, why not? So we've got the full Genji set, that's a trophy as well. Oh, getting all the males in this game is a trophy as well, which we did earlier with the, I think the Yuffie ones were the final ones we needed.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on.
I do not know what attack I just got hit with, but it drained all my HP. I think it's whatever that thing does, that version of jump. It's called like Judgment Landing or something.
Conflict resolved.
Emperor Sargin, yeah. Just check I'm still facing the right way. Right. Because when you come out of battles, it doesn't move you back to where you started the fight, so... That chocobo feather, right. There's no trophy for getting every chest in the game, I think we almost have. Okay, I want to go round the top first, I think. And then come back and do the bottom. Kaiser Knuckles. You must have about 12 of them now. I mean, it's a good item, but I don't know why you'd need more than 4. Because 4's the maximum amount you can equip anyway. Gold hairpin. That's the MP break, I think. And then that's... Oh, that should have been all the chests. Oh, is that the... No. Oh, there, okay, yeah, there you go. I saw greens. Okay, Mike went there a second. Ah, yeah, this is a version of the Marlboro that I think is even more dangerous than the ones we met before, so
Activating combat
again,
mode.
you have to be really careful fighting this thing. Super bad breath. Does that affect us at all? It doesn't, but it still does good damage. The thing that it does when it fires out like poison around itself, you really can't be hit by that.
Hey, Bruno!
Because I think that does max damage or something as well. That attack, one that it just did. Keep hitting it with costly punch, I think. Gastric juices, get away. We're doing max damage with each hit, and look how much health it's still got. That's crazy. No AP left. Yeah, I don't think Costly Punch uses AP. So if we do a combo before aerial drain, it'll actually drain more health. Yeah, that did 25k damage. Doom, 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 mm, mm, mm. Got it.
Conflict resolved.
Oh yeah!
Great Marlboro. Exaflare. That's a materia with magic plus 100 added to it, which is the max you can get. And Exaflare means that Bahamut Fury would show up a bit more. Okay. Life form of energy. Analysis of the mysterious energy has led us to believe that not only does it make machines behave like living organisms, but any other life form killed by it could take on an entirely different behaviour. Evidence suggests that a few of our men have disappeared in the lower levels. Don't let anything take you by surprise. Keep your courage up and move forward. So that means we'll start meeting like soldier members and shit, like zombified soldier members. Makes me think of the Marines in Doom. Like the really early enemies. Okay. Alright. Alright. Rune armlet. Well, I don't know what else they can give us at this point, reward-wise, but
Activating combat mode.
yeah. See, there's wow. Look at the amount of enemies there are, and they've protected against everything. Holy crap! The green berets, yes. This is the.
Conflict resolved.
I think this is the mission they recommend to farm barrier kills, because every single enemy here is protected by a barrier instantly. You don't have to wait for them to cast it or anything. Phoenix down. Energy suit. Yeah, this is all stuff we've already got. Right, from there. Yeah, go up the middle and then down the fallopian tube on the right there. It does. It's fallopian tube. Okay, yeah, it's past this bit. Just checking what side the item was on so I don't miss it. soul of Tamasa. Tamasa, maybe? Because TH you sometimes say is T. Okay, and then across there to grab the final 2 chests. Hey Orb. Orb has subscribed with Prime. They've subscribed for 15 months. Ultima. Nice. Platinum Bangle. Okay. That was the last chest in the game, I think. Or at least all the ones I could find. I don't think there's any in the final mission. And you'll see why later on. Right, okay. Hola. Yo, Orb. Everyone's saying hello to Orb, good. The boss of this will just be like loads of soldiers, I think. Oh no, it's one of those tank things, okay. Interesting.
Activating combat mode.
With some soldiers, okay. Right, get rid of all the soldiers. Yeah, that tank thing we fought earlier that took the other stream that took like 40 minutes to fight. We should have just waited till we could do max damage, because look what it's doing to it. That thing might have had more health, but see ya. Couldn't even summon its little mates. SP Master. Forget what that does now. SP Master. Unless we've already got one, I don't remember what that does. That's a new thing. Increases attack, impact and defense by expending SP. Yeah, that could be worth putting a load of stats on if we could be asked to. But same as the barrier really. Although, yeah. So what SP Master is, it's SP Turbo and SP Barrier mixed together. So Turbo ups attack, Barrier reduces it, and then Master does both. Okay. Save. Right, how many Phoenix Downs have we got? 16. Okay, I'll try it with 16. If it's not enough, I know how to get more, so... Alright. Final mission. The Reigning Deity. Right, after analysing the mysterious energy's effluence, we are sure that its source is just beyond here. There's no telling what you might find, but we've come too far to back down now. We look forward to reading your report, Zach. Right. Yeah, I'll just go and you'll see. So remember the goddess that appeared to Genesis at the end of the game? It's basically that in battle armor. So this is your, it's called Minerva. This is your Ammon slash superboss slash overworld weapon fight, or whatever you want to call it. This thing, every single attack it does can basically kill you, unless you know how to avoid them. It has an attack that not only kills you, but also, well, it has an attack that can hit you and totally remove the Phoenix Down you've got on without you being able to tell, and then can hit you and completely wipe you out, even if you've got a Phoenix Down on. So you have to keep on top of Phoenix Down uses and switch between that and different magics and attacks, and yeah, I'm explaining this now because I probably won't be able to talk much during the fight, but we'll see. Right. Oh shit, I didn't put on the item for infinite AP, did I? fuck. I will have to do without it. If we end up dying, then I'll put it on, but make it more difficult anyway.
Is this the end?
Yeah, it's doing like 30k damage, if not more, for every attack it does. So I'm having to jump to avoid certain attacks at the right moment. Flash slash, that one particularly. We're using aerial slash to close the gap as well, because most of its attacks knock you back. Oh, we're nulling physical damage. I don't know. Oh, Thor's hammer. Yeah, most of its attack are magical anyway. Use elixirs, might as well.
All right. You're in for it now.
Concentrate.
I'm feeling it.
5, 6, 7. Hey. That does pretty fucking good damage as well. I'm trying to stop its animation sometimes as well by doing attacks at certain moments. Genesis.
Warm-up's over.
Didn't see how much damage that did, but I assume it was good. Yeah, magic does almost nothing. Oh. Yeah, you can't reduce that, so Judgment Arrow, here we go. It's pretty spectacular. Right. That deletes your Phoenix down. You have to put another one on, and it takes all your stats out as well. So you have to heal everything as well before it can attack again. Luckily we managed it. It's now got, yeah, once it starts getting to 3/4 health, it starts using barriers. So we cannot do any damage with aerial drain, so we have to remember that until its barrier runs out, which I think it just did. Yeah, okay. Because you have to remember that aerial drain won't heal you while that's happening. Even if you land it, you know. Too far away. Yeah, avoided that, nice. Costly Punch is okay, but it's got such a low range on it that you can't really hit her with it a lot. Okay, anti-magic barrier is fine because we're not really using magic anyway, and darkness doesn't count as magic. I need elixirs. I've only got 82 of them though. Not even black magic. Yeah. You've got to be able to see what you're doing. You can't let her get between you and the camera. Yeah. that slash thing, you don't want to get hit by that. I've got it on easy mode, so it's not actually doing as much damage as it normally would, but a lot of these attacks would be killing us otherwise. Ooh. Yeah, that was close. A lot of the time I'm doing aerial drain even though I don't need to, just to close the gap.
Alright, this is a defensible spot.
It's about to use Absolute Ward, which protects it against everything, so I don't know if this limit break's going to do any damage.
The power of soldiers.
Nope. Okay, you literally just have to wait out the barrier. It protects against everything. I think so anyway. Does Darkness do any damage? No, it doesn't. Okay. Just have to keep up on healing for a little while. You can tell the barrier's down if it's not glowing anymore, which I think it isn't, so hit that.
Prove your honor to me.
See how much damage this is doing. Wow, look at that. The damage on that, incredible. Nice. See, Darkness has an area of effect on it. That's why it's better sometimes than Costly Punch. Ultimate. As long as you've got full health, that's fine. I think I avoided it. Wow, that was good timing. Come on. Flash slash, avoid that. Okay, Judgment Arrow. Judgment Arrow spelled correctly with the E's in it. That shield reminded me of a headdress from one of the summoners in FF7, the one I nicknamed Yo-Yo Head. I suppose this is this game's version of Supernova. It's not as long, but it is pretty devastating. Get on top of Phoenix Downs. Quickly throw an elixir as well. Alright, there you go. Back in. Woo! That took out all of my health. Luckily we restored it in time. Careful of the old HP there. If I avoided it... Oh, I didn't avoid the damage, but don't worry. Oh, that was lucky. Mind you, we had a Phoenix down on, so we'd have been okay. Oh, my fucking hand is starting to hurt. Eep. Yeah, exactly, it was a little bit. Brown trouser time. Yeah, imagine that this fight is like 10 times more difficult on hard, and then you'll realise how ridiculous hard mode is in this game. Well, maybe not 10 times, but certainly a couple of times. That's why I didn't bother playing on hard mode, it's just punishing for no reason. It's not like it's challenging difficult, it's, you know, all enemies in the game have like 10 times HP, including this one, imagine that. And most of its attacks will just outright kill you. Judgment Arrow particularly. And that flash thing will destroy you as well. Flash, draw flash, or whatever it's called.
Is this the end?
100% more difficult. Yeah, God, imagine that. Well, if it was only twice as difficult, that'd be alright. Hard mode is for masochists, yeah. There's one trophy for finishing the game on hard mode, but luckily you only have to do the final boss. And it counts as you having done it, which we will do, because I'll show you how easy the final boss is, even on hard mode, compared to this. Oop. Got it!
Conflict resolved.
That was the life form that was giving everything energy. Mission accomplished! Divine Slayer obtained. We'll go into what that does in a minute. Okay, new email from Consul. Oh, actually, no, this is the final email, I think. Yeah. A soldier legend, so they say. I forgot about this email. Someone apparently took care of this thing that's been on the back burner forever. All the bigwigs and everyone in Soldier are freaking out that it's the return of the soldier legend. The source of the problem was apparently more powerful than a summon. Its materia reaction was so beyond measure the gauge started to smoke. In fact, the materia power was so intense that other monsters and even robots became overloaded with Mako and started going berserk. Anyway, I was thinking, this soldier legend, could they be talking about you? Right, that's the final mail. Right, so, we got the Divine Slayer, right, and we also got something else because we finished all the missions. So if you go into the mission menu now, you have completed all missions. Heike Soul obtained. Or Hike Soul, maybe. Square were being sensible with the trophies, at least that one. Yeah, so many of the early trophies in this game are based on difficult mini... You remember that mini game that I showed you a couple of times where you run around in a circle and collect materia? That might be the most difficult trophy in the entire game, because you have to hold down 3 buttons to do it efficiently. The camera button, keep the camera above you, and you have to... Well, you don't have to, but I found it easier to go into the menu on the PS5 and change the buttons round. So the collect button is a shoulder button, so you don't have to keep pressing X. It's that difficult. You actually have to mess with the controls. But anyway, Heike Soul. The Heike Soul is a... Right, listen to this. The Heike Soul is a special accessory that provides multiple effects when equipped. Increases effects of consumable items, same as consumer level 1. Enables equipped magic to be cast twice in succession, same as dual cast. Enables detection of target's status, same as Libra. Increases attack impact and defense by expending SP, same as SP Master level 1. Sets damage and HP limit to max. Sets MP and AP limit to max. Adds poison, silence, stun, stop and death effects to normal attacks. All effects have a base activation rate of 100%. Stop and stun affects the target permanently. Absorbs all elements. Automatically uses potion when HP drops under a quarter. Doubles gil items and materia dropped by all enemies. Increases item drop probability. Guarantees a successful steal from an enemy. Items dropped or stolen will always be rare. Permanent curse status while equipped. That one accessory does all those things. It's so overpowered, it's ridiculous. It does leave you in curse status though, so that means you can't use any limit breaks and stuff, but frankly, why would you need them if you've got that shit? Thank you for the bits. Now, we did get Divine Slayer as well, which is arguably less impressive, but still cool. Breaks all status parameters, breaks attack, HP, MP, and AP limit, and adds Libra. So, yeah. Yeah, you could create a ridiculous build with these, so we might do that now. So, yeah. We'll keep the Zidric on because that boosts stats. We could probably get rid of the Genji shield for something, because although we're losing the barriers, yeah, grants supreme power but at a terrible price. So in the game, in the PSP version, it never told you what the Heike Soul actually does, but with the pop-up you just saw just now, it does. So we'll equip that. And, let's see, Divine Slayer. Breaks HP, MP, and AP limits, so... Endure and regen. Keeps critical status. I think... Yeah, that'll put up luck as well, so that'll mean we'll get more... what's it called? Critical hits anyway. So we'll equip that. I think that's going to be my ultimate setup. Yeah, look at my HP and MP and AP as well, they've boosted. So if we had materia that boosted them to 999%, they'd be maximum as well. But frankly, if we... Yeah, so we don't use MP and AP anymore, I don't think, if I've got that right. Okay. Save over that one. Right, we're now going to switch to hard mode and do the final boss, because that's a trophy as well. We've got the trophies, but I'll just show you it. Right. we'll run through this a bit like we did with Sephiroth when we did the end of Final Fantasy 7 after I got my part. Oh, after defeating Emerald and Ruby weapon. Thank you for the 10 bits Neo, and thank you for the 10 bits Gadget. Right.
Genesis is up ahead.
Yeah, so we'll skip all the story because we've seen it already. But yeah, this is the final trophy most people get.
Corrupted by vengeance.
Activating combat mode.
Yeah, so we're cursed, so you don't get limit breaks anymore, but it doesn't matter. So it's got loads more HP than it had on normal mode. I love this music. Darkness will take them out. Oh yeah, of course, we double cast Kyoraga now. And the magic, which we we just completely deleted its limit break by double casting Hell Blizzaga. Yeah, wow. We're doing 40k damage with our magic. Sweet. So I would not recommend trying to do this final boss on hard unless you've got massively boosted stats. Just because I wouldn't. Got it.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Done. That's how easy the boss is, even on hard, with all the stats and stuff. I think that's it then, isn't it? And then you get attacked by the soldiers. I don't know if it's just the last boss you have to fight, or whether you actually have to complete the game for that trophy, but... I mean, you can't lose, you can't lose this, so... By the way, we're taking almost no damage.
Here's a present.
Oh, you can't skip that.
Where's ready to go? Understand now why Sephiroth. Yes. For
So get away safely. Zach, I gotta go.
I thought she called me fat then. Fat. Guitar. I've heard a guitar cover of this song. It's brilliant.
Here we go.
You know, pH fat. Darkness is probably the fastest way to do that bit.
Monster's objective.
Really like that sword. Nothing else out there. Hold on.
You have my thanks.
Hello.
Oh, I don't really watch a lot of WWE apart from the odd pay-per-view. We're part of the way through watching Elimination Chamber, by the way. But I heard Piper's had to retire, which is a shame. She damaged her neck again. She can't wrestle, so I think she's pretty much done, sadly. She's my favourite. Piper Niven slash Dewdrop or whatever. Dewdrop's an awful name, but I think they changed it back to Piper. But yeah, she. I don't know if it was a direct injury from a match. I think she hurt her neck in a match, and then yeah, is she a vegan? Yeah, she is. a far better wrestler than Nia Jax as well. Back. Yeah, okay, thanks. Yeah, that was annoying, but yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah, it's a shame. I mean, she can still walk about, so that's better than some wrestlers, but
See you again?
she basically said she's out indefinitely and she doesn't think she'll be able to come back. She can still appear as a manager, though. So I think she was Chelsea Green's manager anyway, so she can still do ringside stuff, but she can't get involved in the wrestling now, sadly. Yep. Better to just move on at that point. Yeah, well, you know. She might still be able to do stuff. Is that cutscene that got me copyrighted on the last stream still going to be here? No, I skipped it. Okay. We'll watch the intro to Final Fantasy 7 again, because that's really cool. I wanted to see that. Being a modern manager equals a death sentence. Yeah, but her and Chelsea Green were already like each other's manager anyway. They're more like a tag team. So, I mean, if she can get paid for just standing out there and saying some funny stuff, then why not? I know we've already seen this, but I love this. We watched that. I can hum during this one now because we've done it already.
My name is Cloud. Soldier. First class.
To be continued in Final Fantasy VII. Not the remake. Alright, so is that it? Or I think that was it, wasn't it? But yeah, I think you get the trophy around now for doing the game on hard. Yeah, I might as well. And it tells you what you save by clearing the game. We read that already. Right, I'll save that on the game cleared from the first time, because that's the same save, I think. Although I could just save it there, I suppose, over that one. Alright. Koba's a chat manager and he has maintained most of his sanity. Where was it to begin with? Alright, so there you go. So that was Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion, even though I called it Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core, but either way. Yeah, so that, I think, is the end of the Final Fantasy VII project for now. We did the original game, we did the levels in Power Wash Simulator, and we did this. Now, we could go on and do the remake, but I'd like to play that on my own first, just so I can show stuff off, because if I'm doing it blind I'll miss loads of stuff, which is fine if I'm playing it on my own, but on stream I kind of want to show stuff off in certain games. So yeah, anyway, so I'll do a goodbye for YouTube and then we'll work out what we're doing, so woo indeed. Alright, so that's another game finished. Oh yeah, I should do a mini review, shouldn't I? Can I be heard properly over this music? Let me know. I've been talking for a while, so you should be able to let me know. Yeah, okay. Right, overall I like the game. I don't really play many action RPGs, so it's not a genre I'm used to. If it was a generic action RPG and it wasn't to do with Final Fantasy VII, I don't think I'd have ever played it. Not out of not liking it, I just would have no reason to play it. But because it's part of the Final Fantasy VII thing, I sort of felt like I had to. And I got it on PSP and it was really good on PSP, because imagine this on PSP, it doesn't look much worse. Could do with auto maps. We said that already. The maps in the core like GTA. What else? I'll leave it on that screen so it can't turn with the music. That puzzle I fucked up in the Shinra Mansion, totally my fault for forgetting that the cans and the apples both counted for the number for the safe. That was kind of annoying, but that was my fault, so that's fine. What else? The randomness of the reels, I don't really understand why that's a good thing. Yeah, I don't know how else they could have done it though. I mean, they could have just used a traditional level up thing, but if you go with that, how do you work limit breaks? I guess what they could do is do it like Final Fantasy VII, where after you take an amount of damage, and then you can select a limit break from a list, but then you would never pick the lower one. So I don't really know how they could do that any other way. I suppose they could just let you pick from a list, and then yeah. The trouble is though, being able to use, say, Odin all the time is massively overpowered, particularly as it doesn't cost you MP in this game. They could make it cost you MP, but then every save point restores your MP, so don't know how they balance that. But yeah, I'm not a massive fan of the reels thing, but I like the game overall. Yeah, I think it's worth the price that it probably costs on PSN. If you played it on hard, it would obviously be a lot harder and a lot longer, because everything would have loads more HP and stuff like that. You could do that for a New Game Plus, I suppose, but which I thought I'd have to. But as it turns out, like I say, the trophy for completing the game on hard is only for the final boss bit. So as long as you turn the game to hard before you walk through the final door, the rest of it you can just do, and then it will give you the trophy for that. The missable content is annoying because some of it is super missable. I didn't walk through a door the first time I played this and missed like 2.5 hours of stuff that you can never find again. The missable missions, etc. So missable stuff in games is fine, but well, I suppose it's annoying. But some of the stuff being so momentary is really annoying, and you have to use guides to be able to find it all, because I don't know how you'd find it otherwise. Yeah, a lot is missable in this game, even compared to a normal Final Fantasy game, so you have to be really careful. So if you're doing trophies, I would play this with a guide. You can complete it on your own if you want to do it blind, and then play it with a guide the second time around to get all the trophies, because I think you'll have to. But yeah, I can't really think of much else to say about it. But yeah, decent game, I thought. Is it as good as the original game? No. I mean, Final Fantasy 7 on PS1/remastered or whatever, I don't like it as much as a turn-based RPG. But that's just me, you know. Maybe some people preferred this because it was action-based. It's good they did flashbacks, like Don Corneo and Vincent was in the coffin that time, and all the little forward references that you go, huh, funny, because I've played Final Fantasy 7, which you should play the original before this, definitely. I might play the remake on stream one day if maybe some people are only watching these videos on my channel because you're into Final Fantasy 7. We will do the remake one day, hopefully, but I'll have to play it myself, as I say. But there you go. So yeah, that's Crisis Core. So I'll do a YouTube goodbye. Goodbye, YouTube. Goodbye. Happy watching videos. I don't know. How the fuck do you end a stream? I don't know. And